Hey guys, Ryan with Monday Brothers. What I want to talk to you today about is fear, but more specifically, the six basic fears that potentially could be going on right now within your mind. Your mindset plays a very critical role in whether or not you achieve the goals that you set for yourself. And within that mindset, whether it be your conscious or subconscious mind, these six fears might be occupying that, whether it be one, two, three, or all of them, depending on where you're at, what you've experienced. So what I decided to do is really, just give an overall summary of these six basic fears, and then over the next six videos, dive into each one of them and really look at the symptoms that make up these fears. And what these fears are, the six main fears are fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of love loss of someone, then the last two, fear of old age, and fear of death. Not saying that's definitely going on with someone, but that really can play a critical role as to if they achieve their goals, if they're really far away from them. So it's always good to do a self-evaluation. Now, one thing that I've really worked on is mindset, personal development through reading books. My first book that I ever did read on self-development was Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Since then, I've read several other books, but I've actually come back to that one and I've gone through it for a second time, and that's really where this whole video series came about. Is when I got to that section of the six basic fears that take place in your mind. If those are taking place, then you can't really implement everything else within that book. So I highly recommend you reading that book. But also just want to make sure these fears aren't taking place, and if so, just work on that to change that, and better yourself to get to your goals. One example would be if you have two people, they're doing the same thing. One is doing very well for himself while the other is struggling, and this other person may have more skills, more experience, but they can't seem to get on the same level as the first person. That really comes down to your whole mindset. So having the right mindset, like I said, really the foundation is very, very important. You can't just one day say, okay, I can get this goal, achieve this goal, but if your mindset is not in the right place, you're never going to be able to get there. So you always want to work on yourself first before you start wanting to accumulate riches, or really whatever goal you set for yourself. So be on the lookout for the next six videos where I'll dive into each one of these six basic fears that potentially could be going on, and really allow you to do a self-evaluation and see if one or a couple of these are actually occupying your mind, or even your subconscious mind. You might not even know about it, but you always just want to work on mindset, self-development, and you'll eventually get to where you need to be. So as always, below here you'll see links to our blog and our Facebook, and also make sure you subscribe to our channel at Monday Brothers. I will talk to you guys soon.